Welcome to yoga. Welcome to this short session where I'm going to share some poses that I find really helpful to stretch out after having been on a long walk. Let's start with knee pile and some breathing. Come into knee pile with your left leg crossed over the right leg. If this feels too tight for your hips, do half knee pile with the bottom leg straight. The breath sequence here is to inhale for as long as is comfortable. Hold the breath, shoulders relaxed. Exhale for as long as is comfortable. One more round like that. Then come into a forward bend. Either just lean forwards here or bring your hands down to the floor if they'll come to the floor. You can do this with the bottom leg straight too. Send your breath to the lower back. Sit up and change sides. Come into knee pile or half knee pile with the right leg on top. Starting with a couple of rounds of that pranayama. Inhale for as long as is comfortable, hold for as long as is comfortable, and then exhale for as long as is comfortable. 2 rounds. Once you're done with the second round, come into a forward bend. Also relax your neck forwards. Sending the breath into the lower back. Sit up and uncross your legs. Take your right leg out to the side now and bring your left heel in front of the groin. We'll come into a side bend here and then a bit of a twist. Inhale, take your left arm up. Exhale, lean towards the straight leg and rest the hand on the leg or to the inside of the leg. Inhale and take the other arm up in the air. Exhale, relax the left shoulder. Send your breath down to the hips. Also, activate both feet so the legs are getting a good stretch out. Second pose here is a bit of a twist with neck release. Inhale and wrap your right arm behind the back, and then hold onto your leg or hold onto your clothing. Exhale, relax the head to the side. Inhale, telescope the ribs up. Exhale, keep relaxing the head to the side. Letting go of any tension from the neck and the jaw. Then straighten your head up and change the legs around. Inhale, reach right arm up. Exhale, lean towards the straight leg and rest the hand on the leg or to the inside of the leg. Inhale, bring the other arm up. Exhale, let the head relax to the side. Get the breath into any sticky places you feel in the hips. Inhale and sit up a little bit. Bring the top arm down. Exhale, wrap that left arm behind the back now and hold on to your clothing or hold on to your leg. Inhale, telescope the ribs up. Exhale, lean to the side, letting the head relax to the side. This is a side bend, a twist, and a neck release all at the same time. Inhale, straighten up, straighten your head. Exhale, stretch out the legs and give them a shake. Take one of your feet, give it a massage for a couple of minutes. Massage into the sole of the foot. Kind of doing this with my fingers. Massage the top of the foot as well, like get into the top of the foot. And then what can feel nice sometimes is to like pull on the toes. I'm going down to the base of the toe and then pulling up each toe. Just to get the feet moving after having been in boots. And the other one. So doing this on the base of the foot. And then massage the top of the foot too. And then play with the toes, kind of stretching the toes and almost starting at the base of the toe, pulling and lengthening through each toe. If that feels nice, you could come back to this and do more at the end. Now we'll do a couple of abdominals. With these ones, it would be great to have the hips lifted up slightly. If you've got a bolster is great, or you could use a cushion, or you could use a yoga block, something like that. Let's start with some leg dips over the bolster. So of this, whatever support you're using, have it so it's comfortably supporting the back of the hips. And then start with the knees above the hips. Have the feet flexed. Great. Take a deep breath in, sending the breath all the way to the belly, all the way to the hips. Exhale, move your left foot towards the floor. It's not going to go all the way to the floor, just a little bit, connecting to the abdominal area. Inhale, leg comes back up. Exhale, right foot moves down towards the floor. Gather the belly in. Not all the way to the floor. Inhale, leg comes back up. Exhale, left leg moves. Gather the belly in. Gathering the belly towards the midline. Yes. Inhale, foot comes back up. Exhale, right leg moves. Gathering the belly towards the midline. Inhale, foot comes back up. Exhale, left leg moves. Gathering the belly towards the midline. Inhale, foot back up. Exhale, right leg. Inhale, leg comes back up. We'll do a couple more rounds. If you want to, you could do this with the legs straight now. Take a deep breath in to start. Then on exhale, take your left leg forward. Right leg can come in a little bit to balance. Inhale, legs come back up. Have the toes spread out and the feet active. Exhale, right leg goes forward, left leg moves towards the shoulder. Inhale, leg comes back up. Exhale, left forwards, right towards your torso. Inhale, legs come back up. Exhale, legs go the other way. Do 2 more rounds. You can go further if you want, if that feels okay in the back. But keep the feet active. Feel for the legs stretching out. Once you finish that round, just bend the legs, bring the knees towards the chest, let them have a rest. For this next one, you will need an additional prop. Find something like a cushion or another yoga block and have that between the thighs. Not like a mini cushion, it wants to be something quite chunky. So have something between the thighs and then the legs in this position. We'll do some oblique toner here. Let's build this up in stages. If any of this feels like it's too much for your lower back, stick with an earlier stage. So, massive breath in. On the exhale, take both legs over to the left, rolling the hips just a little bit. Head and shoulders stay where they are. Inhale, legs come back to the middle. Lightly squeeze onto your cushion. Exhale, legs go to the right. Inhale, legs to the middle. Exhale, legs to the left. Inhale, legs to the middle. Exhale, legs to the right. Inhale to the middle. If you want to take this stage further, take the legs straight up in the air or keep working this with the knees bent. Exhale, legs go to the left, lightly squeezing the cushion. Not too far. Inhale, legs come back to the middle. Exhale, legs to the right. The aim here is not to go, it's not so much twisting, it's about getting the obliques to work. Inhale, legs to the middle. Exhale, legs to the left. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, legs to the right. Inhale to the middle. One more thing here, one more piece you can add in, or you can stick with either of the previous stages. Inhale, clasp the hands together and have the hands up in the air. On the exhale, Legs go to the left, arms go to the right. I'm bringing my elbow down to the floor. Inhale, hands above the chest, legs come upright. Exhale, arms go left, legs go right. Inhale, come back to the middle, legs straight, hands up in the air. Exhale, legs left, arms right. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, arms left, legs right. Do 2 more rounds. Feeling the obliques, feeling the muscles around the middle. Keeping the feet active. Once you're done, bend the knees, remove the cushion, bring the feet to the floor. Inhale, lift the hips up off the bolster or the prop. Exhale, slide it out to the side. And then roll over onto one side. Let's do a couple more stretches to stretch out in the front of the legs now. So you will need something like a cushion maybe for this, because you'll come into a lunge with your right knee on a cushion, left foot forward, bringing the hips forwards. Keep the hands on the thigh and press both the left foot down into the floor, spreading the toes out, and press the top of the right shin into the floor. If you want to, you could also take the hands up too. Inhale, sending breath to the hips and the thighs. Exhale, feeling if you could come a little further forwards. Relax the arms and we'll move into lounge lunge. Take your left hand onto the left shin and then bring the right hand to the floor. Take the hand a little bit further forward and a little bit to the right. Inhale, hips are dropping down towards the floor. Exhale, turn your chest towards the knee you're holding onto. Keep pressing the top of the right foot into the floor. Easing out any tightness around the legs, the hips. Feeling for allowing the muscles to be long after the kind of work and contraction of walking or cycling or running or whatever you've been doing. Final thing on this side is pigeon. Rearrange yourself so the left knee is forwards on the floor and the hands are on the floor. I don't need the cushion for this one. Great. If your hips are rolling around a lot here, some people like to do this with a cushion underneath the left hip. And if this doesn't feel okay for the left knee, then increase the angle. Increase the angle on the left knee so it's at least a right angle. And then come forwards. Inhale, sending breath to the pelvis and lower back. Exhale, melting your torso towards the floor. Bring your hands underneath the shoulders and lift up from there. Come onto the hands and knees and then reset for lunge on the other side. Take your right foot forwards and put a cushion underneath the left knee. Inhale, bring the hips forwards towards the front of the mat. Exhale, press your right foot down into the floor and press the top of your left shin down into the floor. Breathe in a way that helps you feel your legs and helps you release tension from the legs. If you want to take the arms forwards, you could. Lounge lunge. Bring your left hand down to the floor and then take it further forwards and a little more out to the left. Exhale, drop your hips towards the floor. Hold on with your right hand on the right thigh and turn your chest towards the right knee. Lounge lunge. Keep pressing the top of your left foot into the floor. Pigeon. Reset so your right knee is on the floor in between the right hands, in between both hands. Left leg is still going back, left leg straight. Again, if you need to support your right hip with some props, you could do that. Or if the knee here does not feel so good, make the angle on the leg a lot bigger so that the knee won't get twisted. Inhale, press the hands into the floor, lengthen the ribs forward. Exhale and melt down over your legs. Keeping your breath deep as you feel into this interesting stretch. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and come back onto your hands and knees. Then lift up into downward facing dog. Inhale, tuck your toes under and press the hands into the floor. Exhale, lift your knees up and come into downward dog. Do some stretches in the back of the legs. Ease your left heel towards the floor, bending the right knee. And then switch around. Ease the right heel in the direction of the floor and bend the left knee. Keep playing with that. Easing into the back of each leg. Keep the shoulders wide here too. Then bend both knees, bring them down to the floor. Happy baby pose. Lie on your back and bend your knees towards your like armpits. The feet are kind of above the knees in space, and you're aiming to catch hold of your feet and then have the knees wide and the feet wide, and then roll from side to side. If you can't catch hold of the feet, just catch hold of the legs. Send the breath to the lower back. And then release the feet, let them come down to the floor. Take the arms either out to the side, or you can have the arms going past the head and a little bit out to the side from there. Let's do a simple twist. Inhale, drop your knees to the left. Exhale, bring the knees to the middle. Inhale, knees to the right. Exhale, knees to the middle. Inhale, left. Feel the back of the hips massaging on the floor. Exhale to the middle. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the middle. Do 2 more on either side. Let's try one more thing here. Bring the knees to the middle and then cross your left leg over your right leg. And then take both legs over to the left-hand side and stay there for a few breaths. Now, if this does not feel okay for your back, then just uncross the legs. Perhaps feeling a stretch in the side of the leg, side of the hip. Unhook the leg and then breathe the knees back to the middle. Inhale and cross the left leg over the right. No, right leg over left. Inhale, cross the right leg over left. Exhale, and can bring both legs to the right. Doing this with the legs uncrossed if that feels better to you. Unhook the leg and bring the knees back to the middle. If you have time, stay and rest for 5 minutes, just resting on the floor, allowing your breath to settle, allowing your nervous system to calm. If you don't have 5 minutes, then I hope you get to have 5 minutes rest later. Thank you for watching this yoga class. You can find more yoga classes online if you go to the link in the description. Goodbye.